Hey, so a couple of nights ago, there was this super intense thunderstorm here, and the thunder was just so much louder than it usually is and much more frequent. My dogs that usually sleep through that were afraid. I had my Great Pyrenees on my lap along with the four little ones. And it's okay. I wasn't prepared. I like to give CBD ahead of time if I know there's going to be something like that. But I do have other tools, EFT and Reiki, and they work wonders. So they're very helpful and supportive to bring them out of that fear state. So everybody in my house was fine. Fast forward a couple of hours, I'm outside. I'm locking up the chickens and the goats and the pigs for the evening, and I saw this little black dog dart by, and it was an Australian Shepherd. I said, "Hey, come here," and he started barking at me. So I could tell he was still just very activated, very fight or flight. He was very scared, and he was soaked. So that told me he was out in the storm. And he probably got scared away from his house by the thunder, and he might not know where he is. So I wanted to help him. I wanted to help bring him back to his home, find where his family was. So right away, I sent out the blast to all the local groups to see if anybody recognized the dog. Now, he wouldn't come within 100 feet of me. He would come and then bark and then run off. But he was staying around the property. Like, I could tell he wanted help, but he was really scared, and he just kept circling. So what I did is I sat down, and again, Reiki. So I brought the Reiki into my heart and I just expanded it. So I didn't beam it. I didn't put my hands on him. I just expanded. It's just a calming energy. So if he wanted to come into that space, it's a big invitation. And he started to get a little bit closer. By the time he was about 20 or 30 feet from me, then I started doing EFT. So with my own dogs, I tap directly on them. I tap directly on their face. This dog, that would not have worked with him. He was so scared, and I'm a stranger. So what I did is air tapping, where you're just tapping on the points, and you still say the script, and you go through everything, and it has that same effect of releasing the fears, releasing the emotion, releasing all of that energy. I could see him releasing energy. He was taking deep breaths. His everything was just calming down. Where he was trembling, the trembling had stopped. He started licking, he was yawning, and his eyes started to get heavy. So this, to me, showed me he was starting to feel safer. So after the EFT, I went back into my heart and started Reiki again. I felt something on my leg, and I opened my eyes and looked, and he was laying down right next to me. So I had to contain my excitement because I didn't want to scare him away, but I was really excited about this. And I knew that he felt safe, and now I could help him. Now I could help find his family. And we could get him indoors and get him warm, fed, and some water. So it was really exciting to get him in the house. My dogs really, they wanted to play and smell the new friend because they really like other dogs. And but I had to put them away so he would come in and not be terrified that there's 7 very eager dogs to be his friend. And it was really exciting because when I looked at Facebook, his dad had replied. So I was able to reunite him right then and there and get him back to his family. And it's really cool because these tools are things that you can learn yourself. Anybody can do them. It's really incredible. So I don't know. I just had to share that with you. Have a good one.